Welcome to UB Reactions, the place where we keep it real. Today, we've got some hot topics, so let's jump right in.
Yeah. You be in the building. Hey. Vibe with Uncle Beno. Let's go. Now happy hour things, you know. Hang out with you, babe. It's our vibe tonight. Hey. Laugh and learn. We're shining bright. Oh yeah. You be stories, life lessons time. Hey. On the Uncle Beno Show, everything feels right. From the streets to the world, we talk real talk. Vibes on the beat, make the whole place rock. Happy hour flow with smiles non-stop. Sip and chill with you, be the energy on top. You be stories dropping them every day. Wisdom for life, the African way. From the grind to the glory, hear what we say. Tune in now, don't hang out with you, be. It's a vibe tonight. Hey, laugh and learn, we shining bright. Oh yeah, you be stories, life lessons time. On the Uncle Beno Show, everything feels right. Join the sister circle. Oh, what a scene. CC Inca, honey, baby, and I'll be so clean. Talk love, talk life, talk dream supreme.
Kí wọ́n kó ti fi Priscilla àtọmọ ẹ̀yẹn sọ mi nígbà tó kéré. Nígbà tẹ́nìkan sọ̀rọ̀ Ìyábọ̀ pé Ìyábọ̀ ṣe kí ni mo ní Ìyábọ̀ Òjó product mi lè ní kó bàjẹ́. Bá jọ̀rọ̀ fídíò ló fẹ́ sọ, ohun tó jẹ́ kí Yomi Fabiyi máa jà kìtìkìtì nìyẹn. Ó ní kí wọ́n á act ni. Ó ní Lagos State tí fóun ní series. Tí wọ́n bá lè jẹ́ kí ìṣẹ̀ṣe wá sí court. Mádàmú mọ́tò nìkan sọ̀rọ̀ Bobrisky tó bú sẹ́kúnjọ́ kejì pa tó ń yí ńlẹ̀ ó gbàgbé Risky tó bá yọ wọn pé ó ń ṣe bí cartoon kankan kiri bọ́yẹ̀ wà reliable ó ní mo fi sọ ara mi di ambassador àwọn ẹlẹ́wọ̀n.
Biola Adebayo actually used the part where Baba Jesha was talking about Iyabojo for clickbait because she knows that people will definitely want to watch. The part where he was talking about Iyabojo was the part where you could use to advertise this episode. Very, very insensitive. You're a doctor, not an honorary doctor. You went to school, so you know what it means.
I did that video. Because I was hungry.
You were hungry?
Yes.
Hold on, Uncle Sola. You didn't have food to eat?
Biola, sorry, but it is not who I am, but I don't know. Ola, if I tell you what I've been through, if I tell you what I'm going through right now, you will know. Can there be a time that I will just look at myself? I won't be able to provide food for myself.
What really happened to you? How did you get here?
I never said I was going to commit suicide. I'm a very good Christian. And I know the implication of that, not the consequence.
My Joma, only wants to pay any back moto. Only kilo she moto to park. Only moto yen kilo wanta. Only moto she telling me you over that.
Immediately I saw the clip on Biola's page on Instagram. I'm like, gege, alarm go blow, head go roll. And guess what happened? I know that this interview is going to give Biola a lot of views, likes, and comments. See, I don't even think this interview is needed at all. Do you know what you are accused of, Baba Jesha? You are accused of being a pedophile. Pedophile. Ha! And you have the effrontery. It is not as if that you were discharged unacquainted, though. You were guilty. You served your term. You went to jail. And you came out to say that the judiciary system, the accusation and everything was all a lie. And Biola sat down there listening to you. And you are a mother. Like, are you for real, Biola? Is something wrong with you? You are a doctor, a learned. You know what this means to the society at large, to our children. See, Nigerians, I don't understand whether they usually, before you guys come for your interview, maybe they call you and they tell you what to say. Because I don't know how many of you actually went for this training. A lot of you people, immediately you have some views, some followers, you just automatically become an interviewer. You just set up a camera, you set up a studio, and you start to interview people. And then after the interview, guess what happened? Brouhaha. A lot of drama follows because of one stupid thing that you have said. Because you have said something careless during your interview. Ó tẹ́ yẹ kójú máa tì yín now. Ó yẹ kójú máa tì yín. Biola, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé interview ló máa padà gbaṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ tiẹ̀ o. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé interview tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ yìí, tẹ́ bá ti di celebrity, tẹ́ bá ti ní bí few followers kan. Ẹ ti di interviewer nìyẹn, ẹ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní interview àwọn èèyàn. Àtèyí tó yẹ kán sọ, àtèyí tí ò yẹ kán sọ, wọ́n máa sọ lórí show yín. Ẹ mọ̀ pé show yín ó ń gborúkọ burúkú. Ìyẹn wọ náà, Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Èmi ò tiẹ̀ gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ náà. Because I wasn't interested. Mo mọ̀ pé ó máa ṣì wí ó dẹ̀ máa ṣì sọ. But I was just picking it from here and there. But nǹkan tèmi tiẹ̀ mọ̀ ni pé, except you go on this interview and go and be like, ẹ má bínú, mo ti ṣẹ̀, ẹ̀yin abiyamọ, ẹ gbà mí, ẹ dáríjì mí. But guess what? That is not what happened. You were there defending yourself as a pedophile. Ha! Ele gbẹnu tán o. Ó gbẹnu tán o, kò yé wa mọ́ o. Immediately.
Ẹ fi Biola lẹ̀, Biola ò ṣe.
Ẹ jọ èèyàn lèmi náà keep tara mi síta. The other one that I said about my marriage, I just don't want people to say my story for me. That was why I came out to say, and that is my style. I will come out to say it. Kí n tó wá sọ nǹkan tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀, àbí kí n tó wá máa gbọ́ nǹkan tó máa bà mí nínú jẹ́, mi ò mọ̀ pé ẹ tún máa padà fi bà mí nínú jẹ́ ni. That was why I came, because people were already asking me, you are not posting your husband, you are not posting. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé lẹ́yìn ìyẹn lọ́jọ́ yẹn, oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ló máa jáde. Ló jẹ́ kí n sọ, mi ò bá má sọ kankan. Ẹ ló against mi náà ni. And even before I posted, I've actually told my husband before that time. So he was aware that we posted so that other people will not tell the story. So it was not supposed to be very new. For every other thing that came outside, to God be all the glory. He was aware that we post. He knew about it. It was not to tarnish his image or to do anything. I can't even do that. Shebi is my husband, the father of my child. No, I've never. He himself knows that I'm not what they say I am. But God knows everybody. Ọlọ́run ló mọ ọkàn ẹ gbogbo wa. Àmọ́ mo mọ̀ Ọlọ́run wà o. Ọlọ́run tó rínú tó lóde tó mọ everybody. Ó máa san fún oníkálùkù gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀. Ó san mí lẹ́san. Gbogbo ìwà tí mo wò pátápátá ó fi san mí lẹ́san. Ó ti tán. I will not say more than that. Ẹ jọ èèyàn lèmi náà keep tara mi síta. The other one that I said about my marriage, I just don't want people to say my story for me. That was why I.
Yeah. You be in the building. Hey, vibe with Uncle Beno. Let's go. Now happy hour things, you know. Hang out with you, babe. It's a vibe tonight. Hey, laughing.
Hello everyone, good day to you all. This is an apology video to everyone that feels offended. I'm so sorry, I apologize. What happened is when Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà just came back from prison, he told me he was back and I asked him, do you want to do an interview to apologize or to clear the air so that you can continue your life? And he said no, that he wasn't ready. He has some things that he's doing now. And I said, okay, I didn't ask him again. Until he called me last week to tell me that, okay, now he's ready for an interview, that he wants to go to Chude's place, Kololawuyi, Oriyomi Amsat, Ayefele, that these people have been calling him, that but he has decided that he wanted to do it with me first. And I said, oh, thank you for the honor. No problem, sir. So I had the interview, and that was it. I thought I was just an interviewer. My role is to interview him, hear what he has to say. I thought he would apologize, but he did not do so. But it is not in my place to condemn him as an interviewer. The platform is for the good and the bad. It's for both saints and sinners. The platform is not for only the people that you like. It's for the people that you like and you do not like. I am a mother. I am a Christian. I am also a rape victim that it took me a while before I got over it. I have said that in my interviews over and over again. Yes, it took me time. It took me a lot of prayers, a lot of confession to get over it. So I would never enable anybody. The interview was not to exonerate Baba Ijesha or to agree with whatever he was saying. Go and watch the video very well. There was a place he was telling me that, Bibi, ongumilabere gon, oden dumio, ongumilabere. And I said, I'm sorry, sir. It is my job to ask you the right questions. I asked the right questions from him, which I thought that was the job of an interviewer. The interview was not to exonerate him or for him to come and claim innocence on my show, because it was a crime that he's been convicted of. And I asked it, go and see the video again. I had to pull it down because I felt that a lot of people were angry. And I know that where I have gotten to with the show today, it's because of the support of the masses. I would never go and support people that they don't like. I do not support him at all. I just felt that the platform is for everybody, and it's okay for him to also say his side of the story and apologize. But since he did not do so, it is not in my position to condemn or to judge him, because I know the masses will do that. I felt that he's been convicted. I brought Shewe Gbegbe on the show when he came out from the prison, and people liked him. He got an encouragement from people. Some people even gave him gifts, and I thought that was what would happen with him. Do not forget that this man in question is also a senior colleague, and he was one of the people who encouraged me while coming up. So it is not in my position to embarrass him on the show. I just did my part as an interviewer. I didn't know that it will aggravate people's anger like that. But to everyone that feels offended, I am sorry. I do not agree with whatever he has done. I know the court has done their job. I thought he was going to apologize, and he did not. It is not in my place to insist what he would say. I am so sorry. I'm also learning from the job. I am not a saint. I'm not a perfect person. I have tried as much as possible to bring joy to people. And a lot of people are insinuating that the video is to tarnish Iyabo Ojo's image. Biola Adebayo, I would never do that. If you know me, you know me very well, especially when it comes to my colleagues or anyone else. They have brought, a lot of people have come on the show and they have hyped Iyabo Ojo before, because she's like a sister to me. She's a colleague. She has come on the show before out of honor, out of respect for me. I would never do anything to bring her down. I intentionally didn't bother about that side, that part where he mentioned Priscilla's last name, because I felt he wasn't saying anything bad about them. If I felt that it was going to come out like that, trust me, I would have removed it. Immediately he mentioned Iyabo Ojo's name, please go and check my reaction, because I thought he was going to say anything bad about it, and I wasn't going to take that, because I could fight for the cause that she fought for as well. But please, forgive me. I'm not here to justify anything. I am a very peaceful person. If you know me, you know that about me. And I don't like controversies. I've avoided controversies throughout my show. I'll be mindful of the caption, even if it's caption that will call people to come and watch. As long as it's controversial, I don't want to use it. And I quoted him. That was what he said. It was not a propaganda to go against Yabo Ojo's film. Our film is coming up. Arinzo will sell by the grace of God. It will do well. Sis Yabo Ojo, I love you, and you know it yourself. You know that I would naturally not do. I did not use you for anything. Your name was not called. I left it because I felt he wasn't saying the bad thing about you. It didn't occur to me the way that people are saying it now. But please also know that I am also learning. I don't know it all. I apologize to everyone that feels offended. I would never in my life, I would never be an accomplice to a pedophile or a rapist. I would never, not in this life or in the next life to come. I am a Christian. I am a mother. I protect the girl child. I protect children with the best of my ability. If you know the show very well, you will know that I have used it to fight for a lot of people, even when people are against me or against what I'm doing. So please, I apologize. Please forgive me. And see, Yabo, I love you. I'm sorry if you feel hurt. I'm so sorry to all our fans, to everyone out there, to all mothers, all Nigerians, even in diaspora, that feels that I should not give him a platform. Please note that the platform is for the good and the bad. When Shenwe came, there was not so much controversies like this, maybe because he apologized. It is not in my position to put words into their mouth. And please remember, this person is also my senior colleague. There's little that I can do. I cannot make my guests uncomfortable, which I think I did to an extent. I have done that once or twice where people also criticize me that you don't do that to your guests. But please, in all of it, I acknowledge that it's somebody that people do not like. And I know that to whom much is given, much is expected. It's because it's my show. If it was another show, maybe the noise would not have been that much. But please forgive me. All that I have done, everything that God has used me to do on that show is by the help of the people. And I will never take them for granted. God bless you all. I hope I'm forgiving all this. I'm on my knees and I'm saying I'm sorry. And I do not claim sin to anybody. God bless you all. Thank you. I appreciate you. Bye. Hello, everyone. Good day to you all. This is an apology video to everyone that feels offended. I'm so sorry. I apologize. What happened is when Baba Ijesha just came back.
All right. Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. How you doing? You're welcome to another day, another show with UB and the Real Fam. I'm glad you're all here. I'm happy we're all doing fantastically great. All right, I don't want to waste your time because we already spoke at length about this issue yesterday, the one involving Biola Adebayo. And today we were going to continue our series on Japa stories. Actually, we were meant to do the part 6 today. So we have 2 stories in one, and I'm just going to split them into 30 minutes so we can wrap up on time. All right. First off, welcome, Real Fam. Let me highlight my people first. Please, if you haven't liked the show, please like the show. I just checked right now. We have just 8 likes, and we already have about 38 people watching already. So please, let us do the needful. Hit the like. Let me pray for you so the likes will work. As you hit the like, money will hit your account. As you hit the like, success, upliftment will hit your account. But if you know hit the like, I will send you to Biola Adebayo. I'm just kidding. Please just take like maybe 10 seconds, exit the chat, hit the like, and come back. Thank you, everybody. I see you, my honey babe. You're welcome, sis. Auntie Grace, how you doing today, ma? Didi, my one and only diaspora diva. I will fine, man. And of course, baby of the house, Abby, the last born of the house. How you day? My Buber, you welcome, sweet sister. God bless you. I see you, Uncle Patrick. How are you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who else do we have in the building? I think I saw my Sese earlier on. All right, Sister Joyous Levy. Finest Sister Joy, how are you doing today, man? You're welcome. And of course, my Debbie is right there in the chat. Debbie, what's up, mama? You're welcome. You're welcome. Sese, and of course, Sister Marriott, how you doing, ma? Now, well done, no. Awesome faith. Our own faith. You're welcome. How, buddy? All right. Let's get the show started because since we are covering two issues today, we just have to do it sharp, like they say in Nigerian parlance. And Sister Havila, how are you? You're welcome. Say. Okay, let's get into today's show real quick. Make una know, let me lose my temper. Make una they hit the like.
Welcome to UB Reactions, the place where we keep it real. Today, we've got some hot topics, so let's jump right in. I am UB, your favorite Gen Z uncle. And this is my take.
All right. So let's make this very quick. To be honest, I wasn't expecting us to do a quick reaction to Biola Adebayo today. Usually her pattern is she will wait like a week, sometime 1 week, sometime 2 weeks before she come out and then put her apology out there and somehow play the victim, play the innocent card. I'm sorry to all the fans of Dr. Biola Adebayo. Like I said, this is not me trying to shade out or anything. It's just that by my profession, we pay attention to patterns a lot. Yeah, we pay attention to behavioral patterns. So after a while, we can actually predict what someone is going to do. So I've been following her and I've seen that it's more or less like her style, do something, get backlash, give it like a week, come back, apologize, tell them, I'm so sorry. I don't know it would be this. I thought I was doing good. I was just trying to be fair, to be honest. And now it turns like this. So, and for me, even besides Biola Adebayo, I see this a lot with a lot of people. And it across nations, countries, tribes, everybody. Then plenty people like this. You just have to be paying attention to them. So that way, you know how to interact with them and how to, follow whatever they are doing. There are some men that do this, some women do this. So it's not new, okay? There are just many people who this has become a pattern of their own life, And for me personally, I really don't fancy people who play victim. I know they like them. And if you are married to someone who like to play victim, may God save you. Even as a wife or husband, if your partner is the type that like to play victim, they will do something, they piss you off, you get angry, then they turn around and then they start saying, and I don't know, I didn't know it would turn out like this. I was just trying to do my best. Nah, I can't stand people like that. And in case you don't know, sometimes this is not me trying to diss people who are single, both men and women. Sometimes when you see people that you think, this person have an amazing character, this person is a good person. Don't you see this man? The man is so nice. He's calm. This man, he can't even kill a fly. Oh, don't you see that lady? Everybody likes her. Oh, she's so respectful, very admirable. But why are people using her and leaving her now? This word is not fair. My dear sister and brother, sometimes You don't see what the people who are closer to them see. You don't live in the same house with them. You don't live under the same roof with them. So to outsiders, they are the best human being you can see. But those who lives with them, they want to run. So I'm not saying that is Biola Adebayo's character. I'm just saying when it comes to this social media and content creation, I've seen her do many of these things and then come back and apologize. If you listen to her apology video that I played earlier, you would have heard when she said, when Segun Egbegbe came out of jail, I bought Segun Egbegbe and people actually listened to him. People pity him. They even gave him money. When Baba Ijesha came out, I just feel like people should also hear her story. And I laugh. And the one that perhaps really made me feel like, sis, you shouldn't have said this, is when she said, me, myself, I'm a victim of grape. I know how it feels. I know how it made me feel. I just like, Now, these two things are not matching up, because if you are a victim of grape, then you should know that the last person you want to platform is somebody who is committing that crime and doing it to a minor. But you see how she spin it up front, back, and everywhere. It's just crazy. So for this conversation, I actually have 3 talking points. So the first one is, she is a victim of grape. Like I said, what could she have done better? As somebody who have experienced this, many of us that we talk about this atrocity being committed against women, female, girl child, and the like, many of us don't even have the experience, but we know people who have passed through that, and we know how it affected their life. So if Biola Adebayo, based on her apology, can confess that she also was a victim, then how come she didn't see through what this could do to the innocent girl? Like some people pointed out, like she did it for click, she did it for views, she did it because it's going to draw a lot of attention to her. And I remember yesterday, someone actually highlighted the fact that she did not consider the emotional trauma that young girl will go through as a result of her trying to please Baba Ijesha and her fan base. She's a victim of grape. I'm hearing it for the first time. So, who's supposed to be the champion of the fight against child molestation? Over to you, Real Fam. The second talking point that I kind of highlighted from this her shenanigans is, did she lack social and emotional awareness? Did she lack social and emotional awareness? Oh, let me share the link for those who want to contribute, because we're just going to do this sharp, like I said, quick. Because as an educated lady, a successful one at that, why wouldn't she see what the backlash will look like? How can she say she don't know that at this time and age, Nigerians are not fools? That women, especially both home and abroad, they are going to come for her after the interview. And again, if you listen to her apology video, she said, I was pressing him. He said I was pinning him, I was pinning him. But sister, you know, all through that interview, you did not, no single information. There is no new information that came out. It was all spin, all whitewashing, deniers. She cannot tell me she's not aware of the fact that when somebody has been convicted of a crime, there is no need crying up and down on platform saying it's a lie, the lie against you. So you mean Lagos state government and the court, the judge, everybody conspire against you? It didn't just make sense. It don't make any sense. And then she also said she thought Baba Gisa was going to come to that platform and apologized to Nigerians. And yet, throughout the entire 2 hours interview, there is nowhere you ask Baba Ijesha to apologize. Make it make sense. So, my people, do you think she lacks social and emotional awareness, or she just did it deliberately, thinking, it's Nigeria, everything goes? And I don't blame her, because in Nigeria, even rape victims, they don't have a voice. I saw a video that was shared in the backstage this morning of a girl trying to make light of what happened at Ozoro. That is our crazy, stupid, dumb mentality in Nigeria. So, if those ladies who should know better, if they downplay the impact or the negative effect of what harassment can do to a girl, how do you now think men in that society will really see the magnitude of what their actions and inactions could be? So lastly, the last talking point I got is, did the call out and backlash work? A lot of people go to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Many people came for her. And I'm glad that women are the one who give her water the most. I'm so happy about that, because it tells me that there is awareness now. There is widespread awareness that women are beginning to say, you know what? We're not going to tolerate BS from any of our own gender self. So they called her out. I think she felt the heat. And this is the fastest apology I've ever heard from this lady. She got called out and she deleted the video so fast. She did not just delete the video across her socials, she also went ahead and make an apology video. So if I may ask, do you think the call out and backlash work? So that's it. Honey Babe is in the building with me. What's up, Honey Babe? How you doing, mama? Honey Babe, you are
sorry. Hello, everyone. I went to close the kitchen door. Sorry.
Okay.
I wasn't actually going to come onto this live, but I ended up coming on. Where is Abby? I'm not staying long because I have to drive and drop my son somewhere. But
no problem. Even me, I'm not staying long.
Okay, where do I start? I don't even know. What did you want?
No, did you follow the story? You are aware of the story, right?
Yes, I'm aware of it. Yeah.
So let's just go with my 3 talking points. First off, in her apology video, she admitted that she herself, she's a victim of rape. How do you think that should have affected that interview?
I don't think, because of the environment of where she lives and the fact that there isn't the emotional intelligence to understand the psychological impact of rape. Just because she's a victim of rape doesn't make any difference to what she did. Because you remember when, you mentioned, I think you were on AA show about that festival. You had one lady, I think you mentioned it, but one lady phoned in and said, even the words that she used, and I understood, because you can see that she's not emotionally intelligent when she was describing what happened in that festival. But people were getting really angry. And it's because she doesn't have the social awareness. She was saying that it's not a big deal or something to those words. I can't remember. So when we're talking about Biola, I'm not really surprised, because in the environment that she's living, is there really the education to make people understand the psychological impact of how rape impacts you? Even when she said that she was a victim of rape and that she's gotten over it, can I ask you the question? You never get over that type of trauma. So even the dismissive way that she says, I got over it. If you interview any woman, I very much, and I could be wrong, I very much would think that every single woman that was interviewed that was a victim of rape would never say, I've gotten over it. So even the way she's kind of articulating herself is very dismissive. So that goes to me that, to me, she's socially and emotionally, sorry to say, illiterate. So I'm not really surprised. The fact that you're a victim of rape doesn't mean that you're emotionally intelligent to understand the fact that, you know, even the way you're coming across doesn't make sense. So I think if she is a victim, I sympathize with her. But at the same time, her being a victim doesn't kind of give her a pass in the way that she's behaved.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Honey Babe. And so on social and emotional awareness, do you think she have it or she ignores it?
I've said this quite a few times, is that if you're going to be a social media personality, there is a responsibility that you have. For her to come on to in that apology and say that she's learning and she didn't know, to me is a cop-out, because if you're learning and you didn't know, you have no business, to me, to be a social media personality, because you have the power. You have thousands of subscribers. You have to be very careful what you say, because people are going to latch onto that. So you need to be very careful. And if you're in a situation where a particular subject matter, you don't have the social and emotional awareness and the empathy and the sensitivity in regards to that subject, you have no business, for me, talking about it and platforming such a person. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah. It makes
So
sense.
I just think that she had no business platforming such a person, because she's not someone that will have the expertise, the experience, the psychology, and the empathy to be able to navigate the interview. Because some of the things she said is that because the impression I got is that he's a senior peer to her, her mindset was that I didn't want to respect him. Now, I don't understand why you would platform such a person, but if you say that you are a serious podcaster and you're going to interview someone, then you have to ask the hard questions. You don't have to be disrespectful, but you have to, if someone gives an answer, you have to give pushback. And
Absolutely.
I didn't watch all the interview, but for me, tell me in the comment section, did you see her asking, can you please explain this? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? And she didn't give any pushback. So I'm asking the question, was it an interview? And the second thing I would say is that, please, I hate people that lie, and it really does my head in, because you invited someone onto your podcast and you obviously had a conversation about how the podcast is going to be. And nowhere in that podcast was there conversation, because are you going to apologize or are you not? Because you would have those questions, because you're preparing for an interview and you're trying to tell me that she thought or she didn't know that he wasn't going to apologize. That's a cop-out and that's a lie, because there's no way that you would arrange this type of podcast interview and you wouldn't have a conversation couple of weeks, couple of days before to say, this is the structure of the interview. These are the questions I'm going to ask. Now, if she's the type of interviewer that doesn't prepare, then that's on her. But the way I assume is that most podcasters and interviewers would obviously have a conversation and want to also, this is what I'm going to ask. So you have some type of, know what's going on in the interview. So I'm a bit confused here why you're saying suddenly, oh, you didn't know he wasn't going to apologize. Where does that come from?
Thank you, Honey Babe. That is really insightful, Honey Babe. Thank you. Auntie Grace in the building. Auntie Grace. I think I sound like Abby. Auntie Grace.
Yubi. Honey Babe, how are you?
Hello, Auntie Grace. Good to hear from you. You okay?
Good to hear from you. Yeah, I'm good. How are you? I'm going to do a quick one, Yubi, because like you put there, this woman is just capping. She went on this podcast knowing that it's going to give her this traffic. She went there for what she wanted to gain. She did not think about the repercussion. She did not think about the backlash. She did not think about how others will react. And the apology came as a result of her selfishness, not because she wanted to apologize. The reason that took her to make this podcast for what she will get is the same thing that brought her to make the apology. One, She said she couldn't push Baba Ijesha so much because he's a senior colleague. What should we gain in the industry? 2, she apologized to Iyabo Ojo. What should we gain so that Iyabo Ojo fan will not pull her down? What should we gain? 3, no emotional intelligence to think of what this thing could have caused that little victim. The what that girl will be going through, she could not even say, I am sorry for anything this could have caused to that girl. She did not apologize to that girl. She did not apologize to the family of the girl. She came out to make this apology because of, oh, if I offend the Iyabo Ojo, I am done for. Oh, I could not interview this man properly because he's my senior colleague. She just capping. She lack social intelligence, emotional intelligence. That is why people who live by what they consume on social media, I feel for them. These are people whom some people are looking up to. Oh, my mentor. Oh, the person I look up to. Oh, I want to be like her. I just feel for them. This woman is capping. Till tomorrow, she doesn't even know the extent of the damages she has done. She doesn't know. She just said, let me apologize before these people pull me down, before my page is pulled down, before Iyabo Ojo come for me. She just capping. She doesn't know what she's doing.
Thank you. Thank you, Auntie Grace. That was really, really good. Auntie Grace run through the 3 questions we asked. So if you are just watching, what we focus on is she is a victim herself. Why can't she see all the red flags in platforming a PDF? Okay. And also, he's supposed to
I even forget about, I forget about she being a victim. If she's actually truly a victim, she won't be around Baba Ijesha. She will be so disgusted to be around somebody like that if that was done to her when she was really a kid.
Absolutely. So that's just like what I think I can deduce from her apology. She's a victim. She was supposed to know better. She's supposed to have social and emotional awareness, which of course she lacked. And of course, it seems the backlash really worked because this is the fastest apology I've ever seen her done. Yes, honey babe.
So I was just going to say that there are some, like I said to you, this is such a sensitive thing because the child in question, I don't know whether she's now or over age. I assume she's still a minor. This is so sensitive. So social media is everywhere. As much as we try to protect our children, you know how these kids are. They have a phone, they have a device, and next thing you know, they go on YouTube. That child could be seeing this. Did she even think about the impact on that child? And this is why and that's why, like I said, everyone is saying she lacks social and emotional intelligence. She didn't even think about the victim. Another thing I would say is that must you interview him? There's many interviewers out there. Yeah, many interviewers out there. Certain people are off limits. I can't see, podcasters or famous interviewers wanting to interview this man because he's a convicted and not alleged convicted PDF and on the SA register in Nigeria. Why did you have to interview him? There's some things you just don't do. And my problem is that I'm trying to find out where in her psyche, why she decided to interview this man. Why?
That's
it doesn't make sense. Is it because of the notoriety? Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, we addressed all of that yesterday. I know you were missing yesterday. We actually had like about 5 hours show yesterday, so we addressed all of that.
Yeah, I think sorry.
Yeah,
I
just
think
land
that
your
was just
point
my
so we
thing.
can
No
just
problem.
start this.
Honey babe, why is the crowd that she wanted, the money she wanted, is as simple as that. She didn't think
The
otherwise.
problem is that why this is, that's you remember the interview with that Pakistani man, you remember? And and what people were saying in the fact that how we don't stand for anything. Even if you want crowd, there's certain things that even if I want crowd, even if I want to get 100,000 views, I'm not going to talk about this. And it just
All
goes to
right.
show that we would, I don't know. Like I said, you mentioned it
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, we covered a lot of yesterday. Thank you very much. Okay. People are just sending message, marketers. All right, let's wrap this up and move on to our Japa story. But let's quickly take this post because I have to read the comments too. So the police is the apology in good faith. 1 for yes, 2 for no, 3 for capping. So cast your vote now, my people. Is the apology in good faith? 1 for yes, 2 for no, and 3 she's capping. And also, I have a poll running on the YouTube channel. The same question: is the apology in good faith? 18 people cast their vote, and 28% said yes, the apology was in good faith. 28% also said nope, it wasn't in good faith, and 44% said she's capping like no other. All right, please, for those watching, cast your vote real quick. 1, 2, 3. Which one is your choice? So for me, I will vote 3. I'm sorry to all her fans. We are learning, we are growing, we make mistake all the time. I'm also in the same space, and I make mistake all the time too. So it's just good for us to learn from it. Now, me, I vote the apology is capping, and the reason I'm choosing that is capping is because she still don't show emotional and social awareness in that apology. The person she's supposed to start with the apology with is the girl, the victim, the main victim. But the way she sounds, she's more concerned about Yaba Ojo and her fan base, and that somehow take away the depth of that apology, how that apology could have been received and make sense. It took that away. Look, I think we have to intensify sensitization in Nigeria. Bulk of Nigerians lack proper knowledge of how issues are supposed to be managed in society. Her not apologizing to that girl is a mess. That just shows you how people don't really value victims in Nigeria. She did not mention her in any way. She's just concerned about herself, Yabojo, and her fan base. Auntie Yinkus is in the building. Sister Yinkus! What's up, mommy? How you doing, ma?
Yes, so Uncle Ben, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, real fam.
Sister Yinka, share you eyes for that place because I know say you the boy with this thing since
Uncle
yesterday.
Ben, I'm just trying to calm myself down, man.
For you to come on, you must be boiling. 'Cause normally you don't come on.
I'm livid.
Everybody the para.
Sir.
Sister Yinka, your baby
Yes,
sister, Biola, she has done the offense and now apologize.
Unthinkable.
Thank God you are aware of everything. What are your thoughts, man?
First of all, I am in no way,
Good evening,
shape.
Sister Yinko.
Oh,
Sorry,
Auntie
I just
Grace, good
wanted
evening,
to say
ma.
hello. Good evening. How are you? How's the
I'm doing
family?
well. Thank you, ma.
Yeah.
First of all, I am in no way connected to Biola. Please, I don't know her. We all met her on the streets of Instagram here. And
Sister
she
Yinka,
has,
we
yes,
all of
sir.
us Nigerians, we are brothers and sisters.
Uncle Ben, this is so disheartening for me. I don't even know where to begin, because just yesterday here on this live stream, Abby was talking about, I was talking about me not, talking about women in general, because you're always trying to fight for the right of the girl child and womanhood, and it's still the woman that will still trample on everything. As much as we're talking about men, at the end of the day, we as women, we have a lot of power. And that's just the truth. And we know that we have a lot of power to make the changes that we want to see. A lot of things can change with the way that we move. But at the end of the day, it is still the same women that will still trample on the effort of other women. And it's so unfair and it's disheartening, because every time you feel like, you've taken one step, into progress, things are getting better. One person would just come from nowhere, someone that you think would have the sense to know what is right from what is wrong, and pull you back a decade, 2 decades. I mean, what Biola did is there. I don't even know how. First of all, she's not apologetic. Let's just take that. She's not. She's only coming out here to say what she's saying because of the backlash that she's getting. But guess what? She was already waiting for it, because everything Uncle Ben had said that she will do is exactly what she's doing. She's used to getting this kind of attention and getting this backlash. She's been waiting for it. And for someone like her to pull this stunt, I'm just so, as much as we talk about this all the time, I'm thinking about the girls. I'm thinking about the little girls. I'm thinking about the ones that are not even born yet. If in 2026, we're still talking about stuff like this. Ozoro just happened when? It hasn't even been a week. And then she's bringing this guy out. First of all, why would you even grant him your platform to come onto? That doesn't make any sense to me. Why? For you to even do that, and if you wanted to do it, first of all, this is not a live stream. So you had complete control of putting this video out there. If you expected that he was going to come out, maybe he lied or whatever, and he was supposed to apologize, but he didn't apologize. Why did you think it was okay for you to post the video? You could have actually ended the shooting right there. You wouldn't even complete it because he's not doing what he's supposed to do, except you're enabling it. And I'm going to say it. A lot of our women, our Nigerian women, we are the ones enabling this nonsense that is happening. Out of I don't have statistics, but a lot of people that are actually voicing out about these issues, they are much, much less. They're lower than the people that are enabling these things happening. Wives enabling their husbands. You see your husband doing this rubbish to house girl, to the maid, to whatever. You're not saying anything. You're covering it up. Uncle Ben, the things that I've heard, I can't even begin to say them online. Because yesterday when Abby was talking about, let's not give up, let's not give up. Yesterday, I always say this thing, when I'm done with something, I say what is on my mind. But after a while, after a few hours, thinking about it, I don't have any daughters, but I'm gonna have granddaughters one day. I have nieces. You understand? People have children out there. There are little girls out there. There are people that are not aware of the things that are happening in our society because they're not even open to what is out there. We are the ones that are supposed to be controlling the narrative right now. And for Biola to do something like this, imagine the people in the villages, right? Mm-hmm. This guy is going around now. I heard he went on to Ayefele as well, speaking Yoruba to all of these Yoruba people.
He's doing media around.
Yes, they are hearing all of these things. These people are not they're ignorant. A lot of them don't even know what is out here. But this guy is just saying this nonsense. And Uncle Ben, I don't even know. I don't know what Biola was thinking, but I hope that we get to a place in Nigeria where people will start they will start to get taken down for things like this. Because when people are actually, there's blood and sweat. Do you know how hard these women had to fight to get this man?
Yes.
And how that opened the eyes of so many people. Mm-hmm. So many men that do these things began to have the fear in them because they knew they were going to end up in jail. And for her to now give the same man the platform like that. When I watched the video yesterday, it was almost 200,000 views.
Yes.
You should read you should read the comments. People supporting this nonsense. I'm like, is this Nigeria cannot change, Uncle Ben? Could they change? It's over, Uncle Ben. I don't know. I know it's definitely not going to be our lifetime because we're so far behind. We're so far behind. We are so far behind. And with everybody that is trying to make a change, who I highly, highly respect, I don't see how that change will happen. Because for every one person that comes out trying to make a change, there are thousands of them pulling them back.
Absolutely.
I don't know. It's
Absolutely.
sad.
It's crazy. Thank you, Sister Yinkus. I just want to give a huge flower to all the sisters, mom, aunties who lift their voice to condemn this barbaric display by Baba Jesha, and of course holding Dr. Biola accountable. I want to give all of you credit for doing that. And I do agree that it's not a battle that we should leave for women alone to fight. Men has to be involved because these crimes are being committed by men. And thank you, Abby, for at least bringing this statistical data out about what is really going on in Nigeria as regarding this sexual violence against women. Okay, so if you look at the data right now, Abby highlighted it in the comments. So I just say, you know what, let me quickly pull it up on Google. And you can see, as he said, sexual violence and crimes in Nigeria are widespread, with recent data indicating millions of citizens have been affected, while accurate, comprehensive figures are challenging to obtain due to chronic underreporting and stigma. Recent reports and surveys provide the following insight. Estimated impact. A recent survey estimated that 1.4 million Nigerians experienced sexual offenses. 1.4 million. If my knowledge of how things works in Nigeria serves me right, I will say multiply that number by 5 and you see the true picture. Because in Nigeria, we don't keep records. Our board of statistics don't do shit. So if international body can put the number at 1.4 million, multiply it by 5, that means you're looking at close to about 6.8 or almost 7 million people being affected by sexual violence. So that in itself call for urgent intervention. So for those who are leading the campaign against these bad practices, God will continue to empower you. God will protect you. So for everybody, we have to come together to fight against this. Okay. Now, moving forward from this, I also wanted to make it a point that this really work. This call out backlash works. And like I said, thank God, thank you, Sister Yiko, and everybody who have been following my rhetorics over here at the Real Farm. Like I said, this is the fastest apology from Biola. If you watch the videos I started with, I played those videos intentionally for you to know that it's a pattern. She's been doing it not now. And even recently, people are complaining bitterly that the caliber of people she's bringing to our platform, I think, Sister Yinka, you mentioned something like that yesterday, that the caliber of people she's bringing to our platform these days, they don't even understand. And Abby asked a question about who is Sheun, because she referenced Sheun Legbegbe. Is he Egbegbe or Gbegbe? Yeah, I think Abby was asking. So I look up the story of Sheun. Sheun case is different. Sheun happens to be her colleagues too in the industry. Sheun is a filmmaker. Sheun Legbegbe is a filmmaker, and he was convicted for fraud. So now, is she trying to place fraud and PDFI on the same pedestal? Because she added to her apology video, I brought you like begbe, people ever. Fraud is a normal thing in Nigeria. I'm sorry, even though it's not normal, but it's more or less like a common thing in Nigeria. So she's now trying to equate an offense relating to fraud to the same thing as somebody who is assaulting and molesting minors. So it's just crazy. Uncle Patrick is in the building. Uncle Patrick, you want to add to this, sir?
Yeah, Uncle Ben. Thank
Yes,
you
sir.
for having me. Hello, everyone. Sister Inka. Well done. Let me just make a note. So, Sister Inka, we are still having deal. Just don't worry. I'll get back to you. Sister Grace, Abby, Honey Babe, wonderful people on the planet. Uncle Beno.
Yes, sir.
Maybe I wrote a comment. I'm not going to say much. But what about the people, the Nollywood Association? And the Nollywood Association, Baba, Bello and Co, they are Oga. Why they not suspend or fire Baba Desha? Yeah.
They can't.
Why?
They
Why
can't.
do they allow Baba Desha, who bankroll his new video, And for the Nigerians that say no, why can't they boycott Nollywood and say no, we are not dealing with these people? Let us see let us see their reaction. Why can't they say this is a no? This man did this. Abiola went again. He's trying to go to Efele. He's trying to go to other people. We are done with Nollywood. Let people say we are done. We are not going to agree. Let the women stand up and say we are going to fight. If government published that this man is a sexual molester and they have his name and he still has his mouth to be talking, going about to social media, the women, they've not done much. They need to stand up and say, Nollywood, we've had cases of you carrying girls to give them position to act, but this isn't a minor. Baba just have 4 people. No. That's what I want action, not just by talking. Let the women rise and say, we are done with Nigerian Nollywood. Baba Bello and Kosoko, let them tell them, so you people, we are the ones supporting this man. It's the truth.
Yes, sir.
You know how many women that will come out in America, coming out, carrying placard, going on the streets for causes that does not even pertain to them. They will leave their family. Nigerian women have not started. Let them stand up. Nollywood people, we are done with you guys. This one Biola is just displaying. She's just kidding. She knows what she's doing, like Riley says. She knows what she's doing. That apology was just an act, Uncle Beno. It is Nigerian people that will stand up. Look at if David Umari can be making fun of Natasha, you can imagine that. Uncle Ben, women have to stand up and say, we don't want this. They let them make Baba Jesha a scapegoat. Baba Jesha have mouth to begin to talk. Even the video you showed yesterday, he was begging. He was literally begging. So this man now begin to, oh my God. You know, I didn't see those videos before I reacted to what you said in this, but later on I saw those. Are you kidding me? He was caught in the act. And he started from 7-year-old. Man, like we said, if it's America, he said it would have been off. Thank you, Ben. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Patrick. Thank you, everybody. Sister Yinkus and Honey Babe, thank you. Sister Yinkus.
I'm sorry, sir. I was just leaving the office. I got into an elevator and got cut off.
Oh, no problem. So, Sister Yinka,
Yes, sir.
would you say she displays social and emotional awareness? I mean, Biola.
Oh, there's no need for all that complicated language. She's just not a decent human being. That's just it. Because for some, if you're a decent human being, there's no way you would even allow this man to be in the same space as you are.
Yeah.
Did you hear what she said in the backhanded apology that she gave? She called him if he would like to grant an interview. The man wasn't even the one that called her first. She called him, asking him if he would like, since he's out of jail now, if he would like to come and, maybe come out and apologize or clear the record or whatever she said. Like, what record are you trying to clear? I can't remember exactly what she said verbatim, but she said something about maybe he would like to come and apologize or clear the air, something like that. What air are you trying to clear?
His side of the story, that is even more annoying.
I mean, what side of the story? It's not hearsay. It's not something that we heard. This is a video that we all saw with our eyes.
Yeah.
Including another video where he was practically on his knees begging Princess for forgiveness. So I don't understand. What clear the air was she trying to have him do? If you knew that he was going to come, maybe apologize or whatever, and the recording was going on and this guy was not rendering. I mean, Uncle Ben, this is America, right?
Yeah.
They also do interview people that have been in jail, convicted, offenders. They've interviewed them, but there's a way that you will interview them. You ask them questions pertaining to what happened, and they are going to give you an answer because they've been convicted. They're guilty. You can't come out and say you're not guilty. The law said you're guilty. We saw it. It's not made up. So what was the intention behind that video? I don't understand. And that's the problem that we have in our society right now, because a lot of things just get, I mean, if this was a society that made sense, do you think Biola's page will still be up?
Let Takoma try it in America.
Uncle Ben, it's sad. I mean, this is 2026, so. And I'm looking at my age now, I'm almost 50. Uncle Ben, we've been dragging this thing since when? So where is the good Nigeria going to come from? I don't know.
May God help us. May God help us. Thank you, Sister Yinka. All right. I think we'll just wrap it up with Yinka. I think we've really done enough justice to her case. I'm just going to read a few comments and then I'll brush on a little bit on our Japa story. Okay, Sisi said, my issue is why did it take pressure to be on her neck to remove the video? So without the backlash, she would have left the video there, right? Sisi, welcome to Nigeria. Thank God you are part of our community now. Joyous Living said, this shale is actually pissing me off. You are a victim, yet you choose to grant your platform to a PDF. Biola takes several seats back. And Abby said, what did Sheun do? Okay, yeah, I explained it. Sheun is a fraudster. Just Livy also said, all these are Yeye British self. If you had sense in the first place, this interview wouldn't have happened. I agree. Uncle Patrick said, my question is why Baba Ijesha not suspended or fired by Nollywood Association, who sponsored this new video as well? The problem is that they see this thing as not a big deal in Nigeria. That's the crazy part of it. It's like, come on, it's nothing, you know. And the Grace says she's capping 100. She apologized to Yabo Ojo, not the victim. It's all about what she will gain. Thank you, Auntie Grace. She not mentioned that girl at all. Very terrible lady doing this nonsense all the time. Abby says she can't apologize to the victim. She's a small girl. She can't apologize to a small girl. It's so nonsense. In fact, make I know I'd like her because of her fun. I know one wahala, but she's really annoying. Auntie Grace also says she definitely lacks emotional intelligence and social awareness. She was thinking of her self-gain when she said he is a senior colleague. Didi, my dear diaspora diva. Didi said, the deed has been done already. The internet does not forget. Deleting it makes no difference. Yes, she's deleting video now. It doesn't make any sense because right now, people are bringing back the original crime. The video of that young girl with Baba Gesha is all over Twitter and TikTok now. Sisi said, this woman is a fool. I'm sorry. You claim to be a great victim, but you can sit down with a convicted pedo and give an empathetic ear. Well done there.
That's the one that's bothersome. You can sit down, be in the same space with this man. You called him to come and grant an interview for what?
And she herself, she's a victim.
She's not a victim. She's just claiming.
You said, you say she's not a victim?
Koko Shidano. She's not. Koko Shidano. She's not. Somebody Uncle Ben, I'm not thinking about this for me now. You understand? Like Abby said yesterday. Because yesterday I was really blowing hot. And I was upset because, when women are rising up, trying to push, they're doing everything that they can, the little way that they can. Not even bothering about what may come of them, because we know how things like this can go, how it can go left in Nigeria. And for someone like you with a platform like that, where you can make great changes, coming out there and be saying the things that need to be said. And then you now bring a pedophile, someone that's already on the offender list. I mean, I was so happy yesterday when Abby pulled up that website and his name was there.
Me too.
And then you invite, not only did the man didn't call you, you invited the man, asking him if he would like to come and grant an interview to since he wants to get back in the whatever, if he wants to apologize or clear the air. You said apologize or clear the air in the same sentence. What air are you trying to clear? And then you recorded it. It's not a live stream where you didn't have control. You had complete control of the video.
Exactly.
Throughout, you didn't ask him any question. You allowed him to talk. And then you're pretty much saying, oh, I just gave him my platform to talk. Talk about what? If that girl was her own child, would she be in the same space with him?
Yeah.
If that girl were her niece, would she be in the same space with him? That's what I'm saying. This is not about emotional intelligence or whatever. You don't even have to even go to school for this. If you're a decent human being, you will know that there's some things that are just wrong and you just do not allow, especially for someone with the kind of massive power that you have when it comes to content and social media in Nigeria. Come on now. I mean, I don't think that there's really nothing she can do. And the truth about it is that the people that will love her will continue to love her. Unfortunately, Uncle Ben, you know what? Unfortunately,
now.
But unfortunately, you know what's so sad about that? The people that will love her are still more than the people that don't. Even with this right here, including the Baba Ijesha too. That's Nigeria for you.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is what it is. It's where we find ourselves. May God help us. These things are getting out of hand, but Nigeria, we downplay almost everything. Didi said she said our platform is for the good and the bad, and I'm thinking in my head, why would she set up a platform for bad people? That's a good one there, Didi. I would say, do you know that in 12 months, there have been 1.4 million victims of sexual crimes in Nigeria? And I see everybody is agreeing with Sister Yinka. Dupsy Hart said, Dupsy said she's not a victim. Sister Joy said, I don't believe she's a victim. Welcome, Mr. Sunday. How are you doing today, sir? Abby also says she's not a victim. She's a victim, oh, I beg. Hey, Lady T, welcome, Mama. How you doing? Mama 5 says she's too full of herself, and I agree. She did do softly, like I can't stand people with this type of dual personality. M5 says she's not a victim. Abby said, I cannot believe the woman, man, my chest. Okay, Lady T said, Biola had the capacity to control his narrative on that podcast. It wasn't a live show. God bless you, Lady T. That's what Sister Yinka just said now, sir. M5 say it takes a real mother to know what it truly feels to have empathy for that girl. That one huge. And Mr. Sunday said, Biola should have been more diplomatic with the direction of the interview, knowing how sensitive the subject matter was, and more interrogative in the manner of approach. Now, my thing is this: we do this all the time as podcasters. We interview people, right? And one cool thing about interview is if the interview is not live, that means you as the host and possibly the editor, you owe all the cards. You can make a lot of decisions. There are several aspects of that interview you can edit out, or and for her to sit back for a 2 hours interview and now coming out to do this, makes sense. So my own final take is just that, please, Biola is still a nice person to the people that believe her. She's still an amazing woman, still doing her job, but she needs to calm down and think deeply about this podcasting, because whatever you put on the internet these days, it goes so far. So she just needs to think deeply and consider who she brought to her platform. And I want to say this generally. I don't know if Tosin is here, because Tosin and I, we used to go back and forth about what I want to mention now. Tosin has a YouTube channel and a TikTok page that is dedicated to Yoruba content. And I always tell Tosin, like, hey, Tosin, you got to look beyond Yoruba. So far, your content is going to be out there on the internet. There have been so many people who made these mistakes. There are people who create Igbo content. There's one lady on this YouTube here. Her name is Lisa. I've forgotten the rest. She's an Igbo girl, a pro-Biafra girl, a pro Igbo girl, which I don't have problem with. But all her contents are around Igbo, uplifting Igbo. And then in doing that, no other tribe mean anything to that girl. She's very intelligent too. Her analysis are top notch. But when she's talking like this, now so she go put every other tribe down, blast everybody, call them names, everything. And I just shake my head at these are the problems. So please, if you are Yoruba, Igbo, or Hausa, and you are creating content, even though your audience are your people, remember that you are putting that content out there on the internet. And there are lots of people who hear your language. And there are a lot of people, even if they are your people, there are still millions that will not agree with you. And that is what happened in the case of Biola now. If you go to TikTok, you go to a cross platform, the people who call that out the most, they are Yorubas. And yet, as a podcaster, our thought was that, she be our Yoruba fans, we are not our fan base. The way this thing blew on her face, I think she did not expect it. So please, as a content creator, don't do that tribal bullshit. It doesn't pay. Even though you are creating the content to your own people, always remember that it's on the internet and it goes
Uncle
far.
Ben, let me
Even she
support you with
herself.
this.
Okay,
Let me
sir.
support you with this to go. Uncle Ben, you are not seeing what I'm saying. Baba Jesha was Biola's former boss. Do you know how many roles maybe he has given to Biola to play? And Nollywood is backing it. Abiola never knew it's going to backfire like this.
Exactly.
So she cannot query Baba Jesha. All the people there, the boss there, will say, go to her first. Why did Biola call him to ask? Yes, they have their clique.
Mm-hmm.
Why did Biola call him to ask, do you want to come and say part of your own story? Why
Let
did
us
she, okay, I
it.
want to come to you first. Okay, I really appreciate the fact that you respect me.
Mm-hmm.
No, you should read underline now, Uncle Ben. People are backing Baba Jesha, and Biola is part of the Nollywood. So they are using their clique to back this guy. And the public says, now we see you guys. And that's why Biola quickly rush and come and do apology. So you are right, Uncle Ben. And that's the game they are playing. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. It's so crazy. Where is this thing, Seth? Abby is in the building. Oh yeah,
Sorry.
Abby, you came late, but we are rounding up anyway. All right,
Yeah,
Abby, over
I
to
just
you.
wanted to ask everybody. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Auntie and Kus. Good evening, Honey Babe. Good
Good
evening.
evening, Mama.
I just wanted to ask, do you not think that we also have a problem of platforming the wrong people in Nigeria? I asked
Absolutely.
you a question, Uncle Ben, if you saw, or if anybody on panel saw what happened to Omotola Jalade yesterday with an interviewer when she went for one of the events leading up to Miss Nigeria. I think we now have a habit of platforming the wrong people. And unfortunately, what that means is that we have a lot of mediocre people. Everyone is trying to be a journalist. You can just be a podcaster and talk about trivial stuff.
Yeah.
Not every platform, not everybody is versed, or should I say, has the expertise to speak about deep things. Uncle Ben. Because there could have been another platform that he would have gone on that would have asked him the right questions. Like Antiinku said, there's a lot of American channels that would interview ex-convicts. I even follow one channel like that, an American channel that I know I've mentioned the channel here before where they will talk to ex prostitutes, ex everything that you can think of that is on the negative side in quotes. And it just gives you insights on that kind of life, if that makes sense. So doing things like this where we just give a lot of people platform and a lot of them are mediocre. Now we're confused, but not everybody is supposed to have a platform. Some people are just meant to talk about trivial stuff and not heavy stuff like this. And remember, if anybody remembers, yesterday I said this particularly that this may have been able to fly on certain platforms, but because there's an expectation of you, Mrs. Biola, Auntie Biola, there's an expectation of her. So it was always going to Do you understand? It was always going to blow up in her face because you're a mother, you're an older woman. People just expect you naturally to protect the girl child. But like I said yesterday, no disrespect, but if it was Egungun of Lagos, not this kind of thing, nobody would take it seriously because we already don't see him as that great of a person. But anyway, all I'm even here to say is everybody's trying to be a journalist, a this, a that. And I think that Nigerians were, I don't know if it's boredom, if it's the fact that so many things are not working in our country. So we're always looking for outlets, to have fun and enjoy ourselves. But we're platforming too many people that do not deserve a platform. Uncle Ben.
And we also have to make money. So everything just kind of cloud our judgment at times. That show that Biola did before she deleted that video, she has already made, I think she has close to 6,000 plus like and almost 2,000 comments. So definitely with that video, she would have made around $1,000 to $1,300. So money is another issue. So even though she just deleted the video, $1,300 coming anyway, but that's not the issue. She can make money from her platform as she wants. The issue is just that anybody who want to do anything that has to do with people who are committing sexual violence against women in Nigeria, they have to be careful. They have to think twice. It's a no. It's a no. So in our ongoing series, the Japa series, I have some episodes that actually cover violence among Africans in Western world. And it's almost as if all the things we took for granted in Nigeria is following us wherever we go. Sure, you see, that's why it's so hard for a lot of our men to get used to the idea of treating women kindly abroad. I was sharing something with you, Abby, this morning, that on Sunday, where I went to, one of the men we met there, he saw me and he was like, Ben, where's your wife now? Where's your wife? I told him, my wife is not here. Show am where my wife is. Like, what? I say, my madam, they go party. I did live show. My madam, they dress, they go party. Your wife, they party, you they here, right? And I'm like, what should that mean? She did party, I did here. Even my daughter is somewhere else again with her mentor. Why? Because when the man was talking to me, I can sense that he couldn't comprehend the idea that a woman could be so free to go to party on her own. You are here chasing two little girls on roller coaster. So the point is, we are not treating our women right in Nigeria. And I'm not saying to pander to women. Those who know me here, you know my team. I will say it the way I see it. We don't treat our women right. The number of men that treat women right are very, very low. And the reason we don't do all of that, which we have to correct, is because we take them for granted. You can see in the case of even the Biola herself now, an educated lady that's supposed to know better, with all the campaign, with all the awareness going on, you are siding with a PDF. I just want people to hear a story. What story? The story you've heard already. This man said on that interview that you came to visit him, which he has already told you this same bullshit story over and over again. And as a podcaster, even as a platform owner, you are supposed to double check his claim. You saw the video. She herself will be grown woman. The Biola herself will be grown woman. How would she feel if a man should begin to suck her finger? Oh shit. How would she feel? Not to talk of a teenage girl. The evidence is there, and yet you say you just want people to hear a story. I think it's all shades of wrong. So please, my fellow Nigerians, let's do better. God will help us. Everything is not supposed to be taken for granted. Thank you, everybody, for at least being with me on today's show. Tomorrow, we're going to continue our Japa stories. There is no time to cover this one because I got to go to work, apparently. But tomorrow, please let me even put a break so I will explain what we are doing.
Welcome to UB Reactions, the place where we keep it real. Today, we've got some hot topics, so let's jump right in.
All right. Thank you. So tomorrow we're gonna talk about this Niger man story. This dude, first off, I don't blame him. Let me say that up front. He tried his luck, just work me. So I will share with you the story of this guy that Japa away from Nigeria, and he came to United States with a visiting visa. So when he got here, he thought he was gonna wiggle his way, just like everybody did. But unfortunately, the 6-month visa ran out. And as they started rounding them up for deportation, he did what everybody does. He head to Canada. There is this place they call, Manitoba in Canada. Where is Biba? Biba is the one, Biba and all our Canadians, I think they know that place very well. That Manitoba, I think I have to go there. The name, they come up well. It's like that place is a border city or something. So he went to Canada through Manitoba. And then when he was staying in Canada, he now found love. He got married and everything. But his intention, Manitoba, okay, thank you. See, that's my Biba. There's all the places. So his intention was he's going to fight for asylum and using that asylum to get his stay in Canada. But the whole thing came crashing down because he made one vital mistake. I've seen Nigerians made that mistake a lot. He made that mistake and the mistake cost him dearly. So his asylum was denied. Then he was deported from Canada back to Nigeria. Peanut is saying Manitoba is cold city. You that don't like cold, God no go even let me go near them. Make my log no go dey frozen. Although I was trying to see how close is that Manitoba to US, and then I discovered that he actually share border with North Dakota. So North Dakota and Minnesota. So now I get to understand why people are using that route very well. So join me tomorrow. We're going to talk about this guy, the mistakes he makes. And then please take note, I am not an immigration expert or not immigration lawyer or something. Okay. And when we share this story, it's not to encourage people to embark on this journey. Don't go and sell your papa property, your mama property, or everything and say, I'll fight for asylum. Auntie Yinka, Abi, you are laughing. Some people will just go and sell all their property and say they will go and fight for asylum. That shit doesn't work that much anymore. Okay. So in the case of this guy, everything he used to apply for the asylum, everything actually worked well for him, but he made that critical mistake that Nigerians are known for. He did it. He was crying, lamenting and a lot of that, but this is America. And for those in Nigeria that might be watching this, or those who are already in Western world and you are still looking for your papers, please go and read the instructions. Oyinbo no dey take instruction play. They are not like us. So I will share that with you tomorrow, and then I will also give you some clue, some guidelines on how to go about all these asylum and filing and everything. We will talk about that tomorrow, and hopefully maybe some of our real fam will be able to share with us in our ongoing Japa series. And also tomorrow we're going to talk about how to Jakpada, how to prepare for deportation, especially for those Nigerians or Africans who they know say their paper complete and their leg they shake. How do you Jakpada? From the very day you got into the country to the day maybe ICE catch you or whatever. I think in Canada they have, is it CBD, border patrol something? What do you guys call those your people will be like ICE for Canada? I think it's border agent. It ends with agent. Something CBA or something. They have it in Canada. Where is Biba? Biba, how do you guys call your eyes? So please, in case you are in Canada, if you are here in the US, I know the people will go come catch you. Now eyes that they call them. So tomorrow we're also going to share with you what are the things you should be doing from the very day you enter the CBSA. Thank you, Biba. My highlight time, Jari. You see?
Every day you are failing this your role of Jersey uncle. Every day. You're getting worse. You're not even getting better, Uncle Ben. Getting worse.
Abby, you are trying to tell me that I have dementia.
I don't even know what is going on at this point.
I don't live in Canada, Abby. How do you want me to remember CBSA?
Why would you know?
I know it's called border agent. I not try. Out of 4, I get 2. I know it's called border agent. Must I know everything?
Why will you miss out the S? How will you miss out the S?
See, look, make I tell you something, baby girl. When you reach the age when I reach like this, and you have children running, work day, wife day, do you know that even when you have a wife, you can literally forget everything, Abby?
What no stress. Okay, look at to see as Inkus is here. I didn't say anything. Why? What does that mean about? What are you trying to say about wives?
Auntie, I'll
just leave you, Inkus, for Auntie Inkus.
I can bet you right now. They tell Abby say, if I'm forgetting things, it's not a crime. And when you reach certain age, you get work, you get children, you get everything. And more importantly, when you get wife, you are bound to be forgetting things at times.
Because you put the burden on her to remind you, Abby.
And the woman will herself, say, once you get wife, all our thinking around that woman, how we not go get into trouble. So sometimes you can't remember some things.
Just be a good boy. You won't get in trouble. You won't have to worry. You won't have to worry about putting all that energy into being a good boy.
Sister Yika, this thing is not easy. I tell you now, that day where I tell you, say they send me go store twice. I have to go with a list. Not checking everything. List, 2 lists. And they check.
Can you believe that Uncle Ben did not know the toothpaste that he uses? Let me embarrassing public.
Abby don't carry my business. Come out.
Don't come for women. Don't come for wives. Amazing. Clearly.
No. Abby, you won't understand. It all depends on who you are dealing with. See, my person, they pay attention to everything. Do you know that? Now that same day when they send me go do grocery. Now that day, now I know say you get where they check expiration of bread. Nobody should laugh me.
Uncle Ben.
Nobody should laugh me. I'm being honest. Now that day, all this while when I go say they go buy bread, I just go wear bread day for chef. Pam. But I go buy bread one time. I don't know say that bread will go expire the next day. So when they send me go store, I have to do video call. Now until they tell me, check the upper side, see this side. Now I come begin see date. Now I say, I went to store on the 20. The date where I see for that bread, one get 22, one get 23. I was shocked. I never checked. Any Nigeria way they here will blame me. You know you are wrong. We know they check bread expiration for Nigeria.
Yes, we
do. You know you are wrong. What do you say, Abby? Did you just say yes?
I said it's like agege bread. All these
Nobody.
It's here.
Bread expiration day. I know they check.
Isn't only agege bread that does not expire?
Abby, when I did Nigeria, sliced bread.
It's fresh bread from the bakery, straight from the bakery in Nigeria most of the time.
Because we used to eat bread once in Nigeria. Once you buy, it's finished by tomorrow.
One day bread.
So, that's why we
So Abby, now you see the reason why we say men have so much to think about. You know what enter trouble.
We have so much to think about too, Uncle Ben. We have so much to think about too, and you will still tap from our own brain.
Sister,
you keep your stuff in our own brain. Why do you do that?
Women don't think much. Women only talk much. Una know the truth. Una the program all una thing down.
Uncle Ben, sure you have time today. You're not working today, Abby.
What will be the time, sir? Make they go. Ketoko
Because
bag.
you're about to start another one now.
Uncle Patrick said Nigerian bread does not have expiration dates.
Thank you, Uncle Patrick.
That's
And I they talk now. It be like say they lie. Even Nigeria, when we buy sliced bread, when we they buy this bread from hey, when they call this say CMS, no. You get this popular bread for Nigeria. Now person will get money now they buy them. I remember when I first begin to see money, I buy that bread. And they take the slice 2-3 with tea. I don't know, say the bread don't take for house. But one day I just go check. The bread don't get, those green color. We won't be like so. I remove that side.
Oh my God.
I eat the rest of the bread. Wait, apple.
Uncle Ben, I think I'm part of the generation that stays to go to supermarket to buy bread.
You see, Peanut is saying it too.
Because
Peanut
in
is saying it
Nigeria,
now.
I know lots of bread that have expiration.
In Nigeria, well, when I was growing up, we had a bakery that was near our house. So whenever we needed bread, we just buy fresh bread, still warm, like right out of the oven.
It's not easy.
I don't remember seeing expiration date on anything either.
To all those things. Did you know that the milk where we they buy, you get this milk? That milk get 2%. You go know that milk. Now gallon in the day, then they put 2%. You still get one where they get one kind of logo like that. I don't know, say all those things. I have to pay attention with me. Yeah, the one that just say just go buy milk. I just open fridge for store, grab 2 jerrycan, they carry come out. I've been come out one day, and madam tell me, say, in Peking, no drink this milk. Say here? Ordinary milk. Now that
because it's probably fat-free milk.
Now so I have to go back. They have to be showing me, you look at this,
2% whole milk.
Stressful. So since then I look for 2%. So when that day where Abby bring my business come out now, they send me go store. Me and Abby was talking. I won't buy toothpaste. I reach there, I see toothpaste everywhere. I don't remember the one way they use because me just they grab toothpaste, just they brush me. So I have to tell Abby, Biko, I have to call you back. Let me check with my oga. If not the one where they want to. So and the thing get like 3 brand, the color look now until they tell me, okay, now this one I be the one where they use. I say, okay, I carry. So Abby,
let me do that
easy.
episode I caused. See, to be fair, in Uncle Ben's defense, toothpaste is very weird. Colgate has like
Colgate has gazillion.
Whitening caramel, whitening enamel, whitening strong. Only you whitening. So in Uncle Ben's defense, he's right. On this toothpaste matter,
I better go. Oh, thank you, Gary. Sister Yinkus, we're gonna meet tomorrow. Let's continue our Japa series. Let's save some of our brothers. This thing is they are really deporting a lot of people now. They are separating families and all of that. And our people are making mistake upon mistake. For once, for me, I don't understand the mentality of somebody coming to America believing that you will just enter or you go to Canada. In fact, if you want to take risk, take that risk in America. No go take that risk in Canada. Go kill you. They show. I think you don't see those people where they for what did they call it? This camp is it asylum camp or something? I think the people are I saw the weather and where they were sleeping one day, and I'm like, Lord, people really don't know what people are going through before they can survive. So please don't take that risk. And if you're gonna risk it at all, make sure you do everything on time.
Your homework.
Do your homework. Hey, I pity this guy. I know some of you might know the guy's story, but I don't want to like reveal it yet. So I'll see everybody tomorrow. Sister Yinka.
All right. Thank you, Uncle Ben. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Bye, Abby. Bye, everybody.
Uncle Ben.
Abby, you were saying Sister Grace don't know how to call me.
Yeah.
When Auntie Grace came, I say, Auntie Grace.
He said, you be. I said, Auntie Grace, no, it's Uncle Ben. Not you be.
So, now so you fine tune my name?
Yeah. Why not?
Abby.
I don't know the topic for tomorrow's Recap Central.
Ṣé gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí sí, you know, see topic.
Nah,
Make I send topic to you.
I'm thinking I want to do that on Moto. I think I want to do that platforming people. I want to do that on Motola's video from yesterday.
And make sure you do some BBL too. I love BBL topics.
No, Uncle Ben, BBL story has passed. We have done it. It's over for now.
Just do something about African women. We get from get back.
Uncle Ben, you have
That's the reason why we come to your platform.
You have natural BBL in your house. You don't need me to talk about it. Buy Uncle
But
Ben.
I told you, as a man, we can look. There is no crime in looking. Buy everybody before I big over me, over me.
Nation, we rise together, love and vibe forever. Uncle Beno Show, yeah, we outside. Yeah. You be in the building. Hey, vibe with Uncle Beno. Let's go. Now happy hour things, you know. Hang out with you, babe. It's our vibe tonight. Hey, laugh and learn. We shining bright. Oh yeah. You be stories, life lessons time. On the Uncle Beno Show, everything feels right. From the streets to the world, we talk real talk. Vibes on the beat, make the whole place rock. Happy hour flow with smiles non-stop. Sip and chill with you, be the energy on top. You be stories, dropping them every day. Wisdom for life, the African way. From the grind to the glory, hear what we say. Tune in now, don't hang out with you, be. It's a vibe tonight. Hey, laugh and learn, we shining bright. Oh yeah. Stories, life lessons time. Hey, on the Uncle Beno Show, everything feels right. Join the sister circle. Oh, what a scene. CC and car, honey, baby, and I'll be so clean. Talk love, talk life, talk dream supreme. Empowerment vibes, like a royal queen team. All a Sunday school when the beat gets low. A moment of reflection, let the spirit flow. Men of God speaking wisdom, you should know. Faith and vibes on the Uncle Beno Show. Hang out with you, be. Come catch that light. Oh yeah, you be stories, keep your heart so bright. Yeah. Join the sister circle, feel that fire. Oh yeah, Sunday school for your soul so right. You be nation, we rise together, love and vibe forever. Uncle Beno Show, yeah, we outside.
You are watching UB Stories. Like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment.